Hello and welcome to Big Dash Knows. Big Dash knows what? New York Giants football. Let's go. The Giants got some good news today. Tuesday, good news. And the number one thing was this. Andrew Thomas off the PUP list. Brian Dable at the podium speaking to the beat writers said Andrew Thomas is off the PUP. He passed the physical, and he said this was always the date that he had circled for Andrew Thomas's return. And I don't care about any of that. I'm just happy that the man is off the PUP list, passed the physical, and was at practice. Padded practices, to add to that. But not only that, that's not where the good news stopped. No way. That's not where the good news stopped. Also at practice, Malik makes his return. Also at practice, Skattebo makes his return. And then we got some other news too as well. Talking about, we're not ruling out the Giants starters playing in the last preseason game on Thursday. And that's why I said, wait a minute, hold on, pump the brakes. And you guys know me. I'm one of those people, right? I'm one of those people that have been pushing for the starters to start in preseason. But I don't need to see the starters in the third preseason game. But Dash, what do you mean? I saw enough. I've seen enough. The first preseason game and the second preseason game. This third preseason game is a little too close to the regular season. Too close. Now, if we didn't put together some good plays and some good drives, maybe I would feel a little bit different. Maybe. But you are going to see some players. Not like we're not going to see any of these guys, but a lot of these starters, a lot of the star players, I should say, I don't need to see them Thursday night against the New England Patriots, even if the New England Patriots decide to play their starters. So let me know first how you guys feel about that. Let me know how you guys feel about that. Now, the next video that I put out is most likely going to be who makes the 53 roster prediction. Going back to what I did about 2 months ago, it's probably going to be some changes from that list to this list. So make sure you guys tune in for that. But other than that, how excited are you right now? I'm very excited right now. Andrew Thomas has a chance to actually really be ready for week one. And you guys already know how I feel. You guys already know how I feel about week one against the Commanders anyway. Whether Andrew Thomas was playing or not, I felt good about the victory already. If Andrew Thomas can actually get back, get a couple practices under his belt, and be able to start in that week one game, I'll feel even better. Also, some other news. Assistant General Manager Brandon Brown said he appreciates all of the phone calls that he's getting about and questions that he's getting about Jameis Winston. But Jameis Winston is a New York Giant. Now, storyline after storyline, rumor mill after rumor mill, especially yesterday on Twitter. Social media, period. A lot of teams calling on Jameis Winston. A lot of people asking questions and seeing what the New York Giants will want for Jameis Winston. I'm hanging up the phone on all of these guys. Hanging up the phone. Because the plan is for Jameis Winston to be here, to be the backup to Jackson Dart next year. So if you get rid of Jameis Winston, what does that do? It puts you right back to square one. The New York Giants have done so much to improve their quarterback room this year and for the future. Why would you ruin that for what? Fifth round pick? What is somebody really giving up for Jameis Winston? Now, if you tell me it's a second round pick, then I'm like, okay, I'm listening. Fifth, sixth? Nah, man. I got a quarterback room that's going to be very, very cheap for the near future. Don't want to mess that up. I got Dexter Lawrence that's going to need some new money soon. Don't want to mess that up. The whole reason why you gave Russell Wilson 1 year contract for $11 million and upwards to $20 million with incentives is because Jameis Winston was the guy, the backup, Jackson Dart in 2026. So Please, New York Giants, don't mess that up. Again, but if they're talking second, third round pick, maybe I pick up the phone and hear what somebody has to say. But other than that, nah. I like the chemistry right now within this quarterback room. I like the leadership that both Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston has brought to this team, and you can't deny that at all. And I like just like the impact that these guys have had on Jackson Dart in his development. You saw it firsthand in the preseason games. Everybody's talking to everybody on the sideline when it comes to these quarterbacks. What did you see here? How did this thing go? You know, what happened on the mistake with Russell Wilson's interception? All those guys huddled around each other talking about what they seen, what they saw, and what it should have been. You don't want to ruin that. We got something special brewing, and a lot of people are saying it when it comes to Jackson Dart. We got a special thing brewing. Why mess that up? Everybody's playing a role in the development of this kid, and that includes Jameis Winston. Everybody. Don't mess it up. Why mess up a good thing? This is the first time you did something right since you've been here. The roster has been the best it has been in a long time. The quarterback room is probably the best quarterback room that I've ever seen as a New York Giant. I'm talking about a complete room. I'm not talking about Eli Manning. I'm talking about QB1, QB2, QB3. We've never seen a quarterback room look like this in I don't even know how long. That's no disrespect to anybody else. Just saying, for me personally, I haven't seen that. And at the end of the day, don't mess up a good thing. But again, the next video I put out is probably going to be the roster prediction. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Hit that notification bell. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well, because we bleed blue here. We bleed blue here. But let me know what you guys think. Andrew Thomas back, Skattebo back, Malik Neighbors back. Don't expect to see Malik or Skattebo in the preseason game. I think it's just a little too quick to try to do that. Andrew Thomas, I don't know. Are they going to try to get him some live reps or not? Are they going to try to get him a series or not? I'm not sure what's going on with that. If they feel confident enough that he can go out there, I would love for him to get some live reps in before week 1. But at the end of the day, who we talking about? Andrew Thomas. So I wouldn't be surprised not to see him. But who knows? Because Jordan Renan threw a monkey wrench this morning with that tweet talking about Giants might play some of their starters on Thursday night. And again, for me, let me be on the record, I don't think they should play. Floyd, Tay Banks, I think those guys should play. And for the record, I let it be known yesterday on Twitter, for the record, I got Floyd over Tay Banks right now. That's how I feel. Let me know how you guys feel in the comment section down below. But with that being said, I want to thank everybody for vibing with me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And from one Giants fan to another, this is Big Dash Knows, Big Blue Nation. Let's go.